Hey everybody. So today I'm going to try and rock some old school L'Oreal. And I have a palette that is still, I guess you would say it's a total classic because it's been around forever and it's still hot. Which is what I hope to be, around forever and maybe hot. Okay, so this is it. It is the Natural Palette La Palette Nude. And this came out, oh my goodness, I don't even know. I mean, when I started doing YouTube, it was 2017, and this was kind of the rage at that point. So maybe it came out just shortly before then. So then I also have, the True Match blush, which I thought was so precious when I picked it up. And it's just a very faint pink, just a really beautiful, it's called Baby Blossom, right? Yeah. Yes, it's called Baby Blossom, and that's exactly really what it looks like. It's just reminds me of baby's breath flowers. You know, it just has that really wholesome kind of pretty, youthful pink flush to it. And then I picked up the lipstick in the shade, I don't know, the name was really strange. Let me see if I can pronounce it without butchering it. Montmartre. Montmartre? I don't know. Maybe it's a location. So, and then I have one of my favorites, one of my classics, Voluminous Mascara. And I am trying out the new formula for the True Match. I am in N3, I hope. I don't know. So I'm going to try this out for the first time today. I'm going to start with shaking because I'm kind of obsessed with shaking foundation. And I noticed when I watch my videos back as I'm editing, I don't feel my skin pulling when I'm putting on the foundation with the brush, but it appears to be pulling, and I don't like that, so I'm not going to use this because I'm wondering if it's very soft. I don't know, maybe it's me. Anyways, it just looks like it's tugging at my skin, and I don't want to do that, so I am going to actually use my beautiful finish brush by Bare Minerals. And I typically use this with oh my goodness, the Bare Minerals Original Mineral Foundation. So it'll be interesting to try it out with this today. All right, let's get going here. A few pumps of this on my hand. Okay, yeah, that looks like a very true match. Oh my gosh, I didn't even really mean to say that. Ooh, this is very loose. I may have overestimated how much I'm going to need. Holy. It's very liquidy, which I like, but I wasn't expecting that, and so I may have just a little bit too much, but we'll see once I start blending it. We'll see. Waste not, want not. Wow, that's really right on the money for my hand anyways. This brush is so soft and fluffy. Okay, so first thing I notice is it feels lovely, and it has that nice a nice fluidity to it. I don't feel like I'm pulling. Hopefully I don't look like I'm pulling. And as always, when I'm testing a foundation, I like to use it as a concealer and an eye primer all in one. So I know whether or not you have to use it. I mean, typically, an eye primer is a must. Concealer, sometimes, you know, you can get away without. It depends on your needs. This feels very nice. It's very sheer, which I like, but it definitely has a buildability quality to it. Oh, this is really, really lovely. It does. It feels nice. It feels like it's barely on. I like to go over and over the areas that I know I have little lines or life expressions. So, Neo. So I like to buff those areas out really well to make sure either the product sinks in to help mask them, or that I don't have it have buildup anywhere. All right, next we're gonna do the eyes. And I think what I'd like to do today is maybe a little bit more of a nude eye. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Because it's La Palette Nude, but that's not what I meant. I meant I've been using a lot of rich tones, and I think I'm going to try to keep it extra light today. And let's just see how that goes. My shader brush and my shader shade. I'm going to use this one right here, the lightest one at the far end. When you're facing it, and that one I'm going to put up above my actual lid, up more toward my brow. That's a pretty, it's kind of got a, yeah, they do. They have like a pink. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it. I've had this palette forever and I've never used it. Is that crazy? Gosh, it's just very clean. It's a very clean, bright, I love it. I'm going to stay more on the warmer side over here. So unless I decide to meander over here to the gray, but we're going to stick with this one for now. I'm going to pull that because I like it so much. It's going all down here and into the corner. It's going to be my full lid shade because it's just that pretty. I'm going to go into the crease a little tiny bit because I want a mild crease with this color just under my brow bone there, down into the corner. And this one is a sheen. It has a sheen, so I'm going to darken this. I'm going to pull this down across my lid a little bit, and then I'm going to darken it with the next shade over. I'm kind of actually, what I realized is I'm kind of going in order. Okay, I see much of a difference with that one to the one that I put on before, the lightest shade. But what you'll see happening with this is it just makes a very smooth and chic transition into the other colors. Okay, next one. Going in with my angled shader, and I'm going to take the cooler looking brown right there. Okay, sorry, my camera cut out. But we were working on that third color right there. So I did pull it before I realized it. I had pulled it into this corner and upward a little bit onto my brow bone, just crusting up over top, and then same with on this side. And this is about as dark as I want to go. I really want to keep a nice light. It's so beautiful out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean, I'm just looking out the window and it's just snowing and the trees are covered and it's just a gorgeous winter out. Okay, and I just think this is absolutely perfect right here where it is. So I've used only the first three colors in the palette, going across, 1, 2, 3, and I am just going to add a little bit more of the shimmery shade to the inner corners and blend that into the deeper tone that I have right here on the outer edge. This is really, 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 really soft and pretty. Exactly what I was in the mood for today. Just something very, I don't want to say feminine because it's all feminine, but I want to say like just a little more of a whisper. Second color, that one right there. And I'm just going to pull this back over and brighten it up in the corner, in the inner corner. It's so delicate. I think that's what it is. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. A more delicate look today. A little bit over, just a little bit more. And then I'm going to come back and I see where I want to deepen it just a tiny bit more. Amount of depth just right there. So these are not extremely pigmented, but I actually think that that works for this palette and even for, you know, like I said, I'm trying to find that nice balance between a lot of color, but also delicate. And I think this did a great job. Let's keep that bright up there. Oh my gosh, very pretty. On we go with the Baby Blossom. Yes. One of my favorite blush brushes, and I have washed this thing a million times. It's still in great condition. I would like to try another one. I have several. I keep going back. So my hair, yeah, I just kind of let it do its own thing today. I, got back from the gym and took a shower, and Didn't feel like messing with it, and I just, I let it have a rest day, just like we all need. Hair needs a rest day too. Okay, I'm not doing a contour today or a bronzer. I just really want the blush. I just want the Baby Blossom Flush. Ooh, it's very, very gentle. See, it's all just hints and whispers of colors that are so pretty together. The light pinks and the nude colors on the eye, neutral colors on the eye. My goodness, I'm so happy because this is an anytime, anywhere makeup look. And that's what I really am seeking today. Okay, now I need to find that eyeliner. I knew as soon as I put my glasses on, I would find it. It's right here. It was right there. Okay, so I don't often line my lid, the top part of my lid, but I'm going to go on my lash line. So I'm just going to lean in here really quickly. And this is the 16-Hour Infallible Never Fail Eyeliner. And it has a smudge brush on this end and a very fine tip pencil point on that end. Okay, I just wanted to show you the difference. I hope, I'm thinking you can see it because I can see it. So this eye is halfway tight lined and this eye has nothing. Okay, here we have it. One done, one not done. I'm going to go in and do the other one now. I just wanted you to see the difference because to me, this is a huge difference. And if you don't like to put eyeliner up across your lash line, if you tight line it, which is just the rim of where your lashes, the roots of your lashes, it can bring a really beautiful effect just the same as, a line above. And for hooded eyes, that's important because we want some emphasis, but we don't always want the darkness or the, what's the word? Closure on the lid. Now, I still do use eyeliner on my lid, and I'm not going to stop just because I have hooded eyes because I just enjoy that and I think it looks pretty. But if you don't care for it or you don't have room, then this is a great way to get that same detail without covering or minimizing the part of the lid that you can still see. And I'll just show you, I'm just lifting my eyelid up so that my lash roots are exposed very gently, and then you just run the pencil. I would totally demonstrate it for you, but I'm afraid I'm going to stab my eye because I can't see for squat. Now, if you wanted to carry this down onto the bottom and then use the smudger, that would be pretty. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave my lower lash line nude. The biggest, most beautiful chunks of snow are falling, and what a spectacular afternoon to be sitting in front of the window, enjoying my time with you. Okay, Voluminous Mascara. Oops, there it is. Love this stuff. Works wonderfully. I'm going in to do my top lashes only. I am just putting this on my top and a tiny little bit across the bottom. Single coat, not a double coat on the bottom. And I'll see about the top. I think I might just do a single coat up there as well. I went with 2 on top, 1 on the bottom. And you know how I feel about mascara. It really is just like the bow on the present. Okay, speaking of bows on the present, now I'm going to try their lipstick, and this is something I have not ever tried before. I think I've had a L'Oreal gloss and one other lipstick ages ago. I just haven't. Isn't that strange? But I just haven't. So this one is that funky name that I told you that I kind of butchered up, but it was number 129, color Riche Montmartre. And it's a very nice berry color, sort of a yeah, it's kind of a brown berry. I always tend to go for the same colors. I don't know how to break out of that. You know what? No, you know what? I'm going to do my brows first because this is too special. I got to save it for the end. This is the cherry on top of the whipped cream on top of the sundae. Brows are done and time for the cherry. So again, when I test a new lipstick, I do not line because I want to know. What's it gonna do? How's it gonna behave? This is very color Riche. Okay. This has that old school lipstick aroma, aromatics, scent. It reminds me of my mother. Mom, did you wear color Riche? All right. On this, creamy. I like the formulation so far. Let me just slide this over for a moment. Oh, oh yeah, I really like this color. I really, really, really like this color. Why am I doing all this without my glasses? I totally had the opportunity to be able to see. Didn't take advantage of it. I think the lipstick is absolutely stunning. I really do. I think it's got power to the color, and it's also like understated. I don't know if I should say understated, but it's kind of like it's not so bold that it's like in your face. And the eyeshadow is perfectly perfect for a nude look, a delicate look. Okay, so let's see if we can lift up here and get a nice picture of the eyelids, which there's not a lot of shimmer. It's a very soft shimmer. The colors blend. Okay, so one thing I've noticed even in this time of doing this, you know, the try on and review, is that some of that third color brown has already kind of, I don't know, melded into the other two colors, but I actually like it. It's not a bad thing. Just if you know that your eyes are going to have a lot of movement, or it's so, it's still, it's just beautiful though. It's such a soft, I can see why if this was ever rated and people said, no, I haven't read reviews on it, but if people were saying that it didn't have much pigment, I can understand where that's coming from, because it's very pale and very natural. But I also think that was the point. You know, I think that's what they were trying to create, was a palette that wasn't going to punch you in the face with color. It was going to brighten and deepen and enhance in a more, see, this is a classic. To me, this is a classic eye. So, okay. Yeah, it's very, very pretty. That blush is so sweet. Look at the blush. It's so sweet. It just kisses your cheeks. It gives it that nice little, you know, hello. My sweater is eating my hair on the sides. Ugh, it's itchy too. So let me wrap up my thoughts on this whole face. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's very subtle, but makes a statement. I think that the nude is perfect for what I was in the mood for. It's perfect for, you know, waking up, doing it quickly on the go. That mascara, I love Voluminous Mascara. I've got so many videos with that in there. The eyeliner, tight lining my top lashes, worked out really nicely. I think it's really pretty with a softer, you know, you notice it more because it's against a more delicate eyeshadow look. The lipstick I'm in love with. I am absolutely in love with this lipstick. I think that what I would normally do is I would put a little gloss on top too. This does have a nice moist, or should I say dewy lip finish. It's a satin. It's not, I don't like matte. I just can't, I don't do well with mattes. So this has a really beautiful finish. But, you know, I always love to lip mix. So I know I'm going to put a gloss on. I just know I am. So let's just be upfront. But I don't want a really strong colored one because the color of this berry is so beautiful. It's just the perfect pinky, purpley, brownie. It's gorgeous. Again, I think I said 126 because I was reading it upside down. I don't know what I said, but it's 129 Mont Mama. And the True Match. We will see how this wears throughout the rest of the day. What I'm seeing so far is that it's very skin-like. It's very natural looking. I don't see it settling anywhere that I don't want it to settle. It worked nicely it worked nicely as an eye primer and a concealer. We'll see how that goes. You know what? I think when I lifted up my glasses to show you, I think I may have blocked the light. Let me do this again. So there's the eyeshadow. What else do I have on? Nothing. That's it. Wow, that was easy. So I can't believe I really kind of toast this thing. I think that it's pretty. I think we have to keep in mind what it was created for, and there's a reason why it has been long-standing on the shelves in the stores and online. I'm looking forward to trying the deeper shades and going with a little more oomph and a little more power eye. So this is it. I am happy. I have a happy face, and I will write in the comments below how the day went and how things wore on to let you know if anything. The lipstick I can feel that's going to be there for a while. It's got good hold, or it's got good stay. I can feel it. So it'll be there for a while. And I like that too because especially for work, I talk a lot. Believe it or not, I talk a lot. I'm on the phone all the time. I'm training people. I'm working with clients. So my mouth is up always. You're kidding, right? You never would have thought that? Okay, so that's about it. Yeah, I don't have any other L'Oreal goodies to show you. I kind of wish I did because I really am liking this look. So I just kind of want to sit here and talk to you so you can get to look at it and then you're going to like it a lot too. Actually, if you have this palette, just try it for yourself. It was the first 3 colors in a row in order. How simple can that be? And then that blush, Baby Blossom blush, is so pretty. I think sometimes the way that the light strikes in this room with the 2 lights that I have way over there and way over there, they can reflect and you don't get to see. It's hard for me to bring to you the true color, but I think this did a good job. I think it's showing up just about exactly how it is. Very pretty. So we have this. I'll show you this was the perfect match for my skin tone. And then we'll do this. So I'll smile so you can get the apples of my cheeks. Maybe that will. All right, so as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Winter Wonderland Saturday, or wherever you are. I'm in a winter wonderland, and it is just heavenly looking out there. So don't forget to subscribe and share my channel, please. And let me know what you think in the comments. I'm always up for discussion. I would love to talk to you about anything you see me do, any product that I'm showing you, any of my skincare videos. Please, if you have questions, ask. So have a great rest. Let's try that again. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to go have a snack. All right. Thanks again, guys. I will see you next time.